Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I recently bought this set of Amazon Basics woodworking chisels from Amazon. They were really cheap. I'll talk about the price a bit more later on in the video. But if you're new to woodworking and you want a cheap set of chisels, then this might be the video for you. So in this video I'll be doing an unboxing, testing and a review of this set of chisels. So here is the set of Amazon Basics chisels that I recently bought. So let's quickly open up the box and see what you get inside. So there's a nice tool roll included with the chisels, so great if you want to throw these in your toolbox. I bought these specifically for my toolbox. My main chisels I keep in a rack, so I thought if I ever need to move my chisels around, if I need to do some rough work, go out of the house, I'd like to have a set that I can just bash around, not worry about too much. And they're all kept in this little roll, and these were super cheap anyway, so I thought that'd be a great idea. So they've got these little catches on them that pop off. And there are the chisels. Nice set of 4 chisels. So as of the time of filming this video, these chisels can be bought on Amazon for £13.19 with free delivery. So nicely presented then. Nice little case, compact. It's got some foam in it as well. That's what it feels like anyway, in between the fabric. Let's get these chisels out and take a look at them. So they're all held in with the elastic here. Generous as well, not too tight to get in and out. Feels nice and easy to get them out. So here are the chisels then. So what I really like about this set is that you get a 32mm chisel. Nice big generous sized chisel that you can use for example, putting hinges on doors, removing material fast. Usually with a budget set of chisels you don't tend to get the big 32mm, you tend to get a 25mm, such as this one here, as your biggest chisel, and then you get a really small one, like a 6mm. In this set you get a 13mm, a 19mm, a 25mm and a 32mm, and that's ideal for DIY use. I think that's a perfect set of 4 in a budget set, in my opinion. So that's great. I've bought sets before and they don't come with the 32mm and you have to buy that extra. Anyway, what else I like about these chisels, they've got a really unique design. So they've got the black ferrules here and the black rings around the base of the chisel to prevent the wood mushrooming when you bang on the end of the chisel here. And that's painted black, which looks quite cool, I think, quite unique. And they've got these uniquely designed shaped handles, which look quite good, and I think they're made of beech. They're definitely a hardwood, and it looks like beech, I'm not sure, but a nice looking hardwood. Here is a closer look at the handles. Nicely shaped, nice hardwood. I think they look pretty good. Not too sure about the Amazon Basics logo, but apart from that, quite modern looking, cool looking chisel handles. First impressions then, yes, so all good so far. And one thing I will say is that if you've got larger hands, you might have a concern with the length of the handle. So these aren't the longest handles, as you can see in my hand. They're kind of I'm kind of swamping the handle a little bit. It can get fatiguing when you're using a chisel to remove material and you've only got a small handle like this one. There's not enough to sort of grab onto, although they have added this nice dip here to get your thumb into, so you can get some purchase with your thumb there, so it's not all bad. The handles are a bit on the small side, but the design looks quite good. So here's a close-up of the 13mm blade before sharpening. Not too bad, and the bevels on the edges are quite nice too. Not too fine, but they are quite useful to get into smaller, more awkward areas. Here is the 19mm. Here is the 25mm. Again, that taper down looks pretty good here, especially on this one, nice and fine at the tip. And now the 32mm. Unfortunately, this one's got a nick in the corner, as you can see there. Bit of metal broken off in the corner. Hopefully when I flatten the backs and sharpen these, I can remove most of that. You might want to regrind these anyway, but for a larger chisel it's not that big of a deal. It's just they've got the little bit of a corner missing there, so it's not the end of the world. All in all, they look in pretty good shape. And again, this has got a nice fine taper as well, going down to the cutting edge. The handles all look good too. The finish isn't too bad. The lacquer, it's not lumpy, looks okay. And they're pretty good in terms of the metal too. I don't think these will take too much work to get the backs flat and to get these sharpened. They look pretty good. Are they sort of full length blades? Let's measure them. So the lengths of the blades then they're all around 10 centimeters or so. So they're not the longest blades. So then, could these be used straight out of the box? I would say yes. They've got a bit of an edge to them. They're not too bad. You could definitely put some hinges on a door with these and do some rough work. If you wanted to do finer stuff, you'd be better off giving them a sharpen, in my opinion. And it's always better to do that anyway when you first get chisels, to get them nice and sharp. But you could use them straight out of the box, I think. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these on the sharpening stones, flatten the backs, and then sharpen all of the edges, and we'll see how they get on cutting some paper, hardwood and softwood. Right, so I flattened the backs on all the chisels. Took me about 10 minutes to do all four on 600 grit and 1000 grit on the diamond plate. If you'd like to know more about how to sharpen a chisel, I'll leave a link to my video in the description box of this video. But anyway, you can see here we've got quite a large hollow in the chisel. Not always a bad thing. That could be good because it favours the cutting edge. And you can see we've got the cutting area nice and flat there. I could have gone further with this, worked my way down, but it didn't take me long to get to this point, so there's plenty of flat surface here for the cutting edge. So that one is good. That is the 25mm. So here's the 19mm, and again, didn't take long to get a nice flat area here. There's a little hollow there, no problem at all, that's fine. Here's the 13mm, easy to get this one flat, almost no hollow, it's almost completely flat anyway. You can see I've got plenty of flat area here. And then with the 32mm, bit of a weird pattern going on here, but pretty easy again to get this edge flat. Shame about that little nick there, but later, in the future when I regrind this, I should be able to get rid of that. But for now, I'll just have to live with it. But again, didn't take too long to flatten this one either. So let's just check with an engineer's square if the tips are square. So this is the 13mm. Looks pretty good. Here's the 19, ever so slightly out on the inside part. Here's the 25, ever so slightly out again. Here's the big 32, and again, ever so slightly out.
So now, as you can see, I've added a 30-degree secondary bevel to the ends, nice and sharp, so they're ready to go now. It wasn't easy to get these completely level across the ends. I had to add pressure, compensate on one side or the other while using the honing guide. I think that might be because the tips are out slightly, or the straightness of the blade is out slightly. I'm not sure, but these should cut now with no problem at all. Right, so now it's time for the paper cutting test. 32mm. $25mm. 19mm. And the 13mm. So they all cut through paper, no problem at all. So now let's move on to some softwood and some hardwood. So I've had a play around with the chisels, and I made these sort of notches with each chisel in the pine, hammered it in with the mallet, carved out a notch, and I did the same on this hardwood beech, hammered them in right into the grain of the beech, the side grain, and surprisingly I can't see any noticeable damage on the ends of these chisels yet. So here's the 13mm, and you can see there's no visible damage on that secondary bevel. Here's the 19mm, and the same again with this one. Here's the 25mm, it's all intact, no problem. And the 32mm, apart from that nick that it had when I got it, it does seem okay also. Okay, so that is about it then for this video. So final conclusions then on this set of chisels. For the price, currently £13.19 delivered here in the UK. I really can't complain. For that price, I think they're a bargain. You even get the case as well, so really good in my opinion. They're not the best chisels, of course. They're not high quality steel. They're okay. They're a budget set of chisels. They will cut softwood and hardwood. They'll need probably frequent sharpening because they'll dull quite quickly. Having said that, after my little test that I did, I couldn't see any noticeable damage to the tips. So with a quick strop, they'll be ready to go again. So
all in all, I think they're a very good deal and they look good too. I think for somebody on a tight budget or somebody that's just getting into woodworking, doesn't want to spend too much money or doesn't want to worry about damaging the chisels because they want to practice with them, I think this set is ideal. So if you'd like to buy these chisels, I'll leave my Amazon Associates link in the description box of this video, and if you buy through that link, I'll receive a small commission which helps out the channel at no extra cost to yourself. So if you did find this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.